OCS and all that stuff, 71, 72. I got in back to do 73. So we had some Mustangers in our OCS class. And there was a little blonde-haired kid.
So the three of us will be working the table.
Oh, okay. Where you on?
Buffalo. Oh,
I'll go. I'll go.
We'll do one more and then we'll rotate.
Get some beef on wok for us. So you do this inspection and they tell us, where are your ribbons if you have any? Well, we didn't have squat, and there's a few guys that were Mustangers going through. And this real little blonde-haired kid, he looked like he was 18 years old. He's wearing his ribbons. We're going, oh my God. And he was a radio operator there now. He looked younger than all of us. We were 20. He looked younger than all of us. He had been there, done that. The big major was inspecting us. He's checking that out, and we're listening. We're out of attention. We're listening like him. What's he asking? Where he was, what outfit he was with, his health. He was just in the next outfit over at the same time. I was like, oh man. So thank you for your service, sir.
Oh yeah. We got the guy that was in charge of Fusion here. The attack in Fusion. Marine Colonel. He's our referee and he's here today. I expect you to go out and officiate. All right? Let your legs get some activity again.
We have a trainer.
Right here he is. Got a hole in his head. It took me almost 30 years before I started talking about where I was and what I did. You know what I mean?
Both these guys worked with Marines and other guys like the VFW. Oh, so the old timer, he ain't saying anything. He just wants to show me this book. He was the Mustanger that fought in Cambodia with the Force Recon. So he said, would you like to see a picture of my wedding picture? I said, sure. He gets on an old wall, breaks it out. He's in his raspberries, his wife's right up there. So I go right to his ribbons, top ribbon, silver star. I'm going, man, as humble as anything. I'm in the midst of heroes. I'm getting teary-eyed. Holy shoots. So when he grabbed me aside, the other man was built like UC Sovchek, the fought in Contienda that was breaking up. I just gave him a hug. He takes me aside, the big major, Purdue, 23, the Mustang, said he was at Contienda. And I heard Contienda, I didn't know.
I was at, we were in a security for Seabees.
Yes.
And it was a quarry pit to pull out, to build the roads
Yes.
in that.
Yes.
And the convoy that got hit, coming way in Tet Offensive,
Yes.
was coming to our base to supply us. So guess who went out to Way City to bail them out.
Good shit.
Our Univ. I was in Wave City from the start to the finish.
How long was that?
About a week and a half.
So how long were you in, sir?
In where?
In Marines.
3 years. They hit that early out because war cut back. And I beat the draft. I signed up for the Marines for 4 years. Draft was only 2 years.
So what's your occupation?
Now, I'm retired, but I'm a plumber by trade. I worked for General Motors for 30 years. And now I do home repairs and little work here and there just to keep busy. I don't want to sit around.
I bet your phone's ringing all the time.
Since I've been out here this weekend,
Yeah.
there were 7 messages on my phone when I looked at it this morning for jobs.
As soon as you do something like that, word spreads like that, doesn't it? Like wildfire. Oh my God.
And I don't charge the rates that the big companies do.
Yeah.
I do charge reasonable rates.
That's why it spreads like wildfire, huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
I've got over 400 customers on my phone.
holy cow. Homeowners or businesses or both?
Both. I got. I have to replace a motor in a pool filter pump when I go back. I had to order the motor, so the rest of the pump's in the back of my truck.
Do you see the other ref? Was he in Fallujah?
Yeah, he was the officer in charge.
I'd love to meet him because one of our wrestlers has written 5 history books on World War II, one of the Marines in Korea, and one he wrote shoulder to shoulder with the Marines in Fallujah. He paid his own way over to write a book about it, and he the Army had to train him, say that if you're going to be embedded, we got to show you what you know, how to wear the proper gear and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, he goes over there to Baghdad, and he was with an Army unit. He says, well, I want to go with a unit into combat. I want to write about a platoon in combat. He says, and they said, well, we just got out of it. We got our R&R now. We just got out of our deal. So he says, well, and they said, you want to talk to our guys? He said, no, I want to be with you. They were there, yeah, if you're crazy enough. He said, the Marines are going into Fallujah. So he goes over with the Marines in Fallujah.
This is the guy here, but he isn't on that map now. This is the earlier one.
You know what? His son is the one that gave us our...
Johnny Haver?
Yes, his son is Lieutenant of the Marines, came and gave us... I got to meet him. He's the one that gave the clinic. He was the lieutenant. Went to Blair for PG, and then Annapolis. And so he's on the Marine Greco team.
Yeah.
And, yeah. So he was just with us about 2-3 weeks ago. So I'd love to meet him.
He's here somewhere.
And say thank you for his son. His son did a great job.
He's here somewhere.
Okay.